What is going on, everybody? It's Degen Rips, and Score got me some new Lorcana. Chapter 2, Rise of the Floodborn. There was a ton at Target today, like 4 of those pegs full. I just grabbed 2 handfuls, got out of there. Let's go. Looking for the Enchanteds. And yeah, it appears something changed in the last week where people have actually finally been able to get their hands on this stuff and play it. I feel like the online rollout like a couple weeks ago was a disaster. It still is. Selling out everywhere. Bots getting everything. Lord knows I tried to get booster boxes on the Ravensburger website, on Amazon, on who knows. I tried a bunch of places, and the bots outdone me every single time. But finally walked into Target, and there was a ton. I mean, like, a ton. I was shocked how much Lorcana I saw. And already, I'm really liking this. Looks very good. Lucifer the Cunning Cat. And this will be our foil. Sardine can. We get a cat and a sardine can in the same pack. And yeah, I'm a Lorcana fan, and I'll be opening every single set that comes out. Like, I'll die trying to find Lorcana. I'm fixing my tripod, my bad. I will die trying to find this stuff. I'm unrelenting in my search for Lorcana. After striking out at like 4 different targets, I got lucky. It's like that with everything in life. It's all a game of odds and trying. Minnie Mouse zipping around. Panic, the underworld imp. The magic broom. And yeah, I kind of, people want to say this will be as big as Pokemon one day. I know there's a famous sports card investor by the name of Jeff Wilson that thinks some of these cards will be worth more than some of the original Pokemon cards, or just as much. But I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, trading card people. People that know a lot more about it than I, like trading card games in general, than I do. I'm mostly a sports card collector, but feels like, one, they really need to pump out the print runs. And I feel like they have. They did a reprint for Chapter 1. They need to get it in more people's hands, first and foremost. And what that does is obviously supply and demand brings the value of the cards down. But the thing was with Pokemon back in the day, like when it first came out, they could print as many as they wanted to, and the rarer cards will still hold a ton of value because no one back then really knew how to protect the cards. Now it's like, everyone gets PSA 10s out the wazoo because everyone knows how to protect cards, and all the resources are around top loaders and all kinds of card holders and sleeves, and so it's like it's much easier to maintain the condition of the cards. And this is a really cool one. I know this is a common, but this is my favorite one so far. I love that. Deep Sea Diver Donald Duck. Say that 10 times fast. That is a cool card. I like it. It looks like Donald Duck is playing BioShock. But anyway. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Like, you want to get rich off Lorcana. I feel like the only way to do that is the D23 prototype cards. Like buying up Enchanted. All the Enchanteds, it doesn't matter what the print run is, there's going to be a lot of 10s. And it's obviously, the more 10s, the less rare, and won't hold as much value. Like some of the early Pokemon cards, if they're able to have a 10, that's pretty insane. Like the drop off in price from a 10 to a 9 is crazy, because it's just so rare that someone actually took care of their cards. All right, finally we get some uncommons and rares, and nothing super insane so far. I am digging the artwork. I like the I don't know. It's just like not as excited as I was for chapter 1. But I'm digging the cards. I'm digging the artwork. Really nice. I think they have a winner here. It's a winner, as in I think people really enjoy playing it. It's easy to understand. Just like, you're not going to get rich holding Enchanteds, I don't think. And I did have my D23 Maleficent. Ooh, we get some. Ooh, that's a cool one. Cheshire Cat, and our foil, Ellie LaBouffe. But these are cool. That was one of the better packs so far. But yeah, so I pulled a Bell Enchanted when I first opened the Chapter 1 booster box on the channel. And I ended up selling it because the Miami TCG convention was coming up, and a bunch of artists were going to be there. And I thought, hey, I can go get a card signed by one of the artists. And so I sold my Bell for like $200 at the time. All right, now we get to the foil. Hold on. Common. But sold my Bell to get my favorite of the Enchanteds, the Hades. Hades was my absolute favorite. Loved the artwork. That was a card I wanted to hold, you know, for the long run. My favorite already. And lucky for me, I think it was like the most affordable of all the Enchanteds of Chapter 1. So I go to the Miami TCG convention, and there is the artist, Pedro Leon Scott. He's sitting there at his booth with a couple different artists. And there was like no line. So it was like, you know, $20 to park, 20-something dollars for a ticket to get in. And I just see them, all the artists at their booths. Oh, there we go. That's an ultra rare and a rare. I think, I honestly don't even remember what the icons are. I just know this gold is good. Madame Mim. So there is Mr. Pedro Leon Scott, whatever the hell his name is. I don't even remember. Pedro Leon Scott, maybe. Pedro Scott Leon, Scott Pedro Leon. In a random order. So, go up to the guy. I'm telling him, I love this card. I love the artwork. You did a phenomenal job. You know, I meant everything I said. I picked out that Enchanted because it was my favorite. And, you know, he just takes it. He signs it. I brought my own pen. I brought a red ink because I just thought the red would look really good on the card. And he agreed. He even took pictures of it. He's like, yeah, no one brought red ink. It looks fantastic. So he signs it. And then after acting all buddy-buddy, he points to a sheet of paper. And it's like Enchanted's $100 to get it signed. And look, I was going to tip. If he was like, yeah, I'm accepting tips, I was going to tip the guy like $20. I really was, because I love the card. His autograph was nice. He drew a little crown, throw it up on the screen. But then, like, out of nowhere, blindsiding me, $100, $20 to park, $20 to get in, $100 to get the card signed. And I don't know, you guys tell me. If, like, I've never been to an autograph signing for TCG, so, like, I don't know if that's out of line. But keep in mind, he's also not, like, the person that animated the movie. Oh, that's a cool one. Chief Bogo. Lucifer. And Winnie the Pooh, the Honey Wizard. This is probably my second favorite so far. I love this. The Honey Wizard. But, yeah, so $100. He kind of just blindsided me. I was like, whoa. And, you know, of course, paid him through PayPal. But it was like, they didn't have a big sign in the back or anything. They weren't, like, saying $100 to get an Enchanted sign. They didn't advertise that before I even drove down to Miami in the traffic to get it signed. But, yeah, so Mr. Pedro, Leon, whatever. Oh, here we go. Bell, Hidden Archer, and Prince John. So these are some nice ones. But yeah, so that was kind of, I don't know, $100. cool. Like, glad to get it signed, but does it add $100 in value to the card? I think that is debatable. And he already signed it, so like what? I was gonna just run away? Just rip the card out of his hand and run? I don't know, but I'm sure sure they made some good money there, the Lorcana artists, by kind of not advertising totally that it was $100 to get an enchanted card signed. But yeah. Tigger, one of a kind. Prince Naveen. And we're back to the cards. Apologize for my rant. Just had to get it off my chest. Cinderella, Namari, and Sneezy. It seems the pull rates, maybe I just got a bad batch. Maybe I got a good batch, I don't know. But the foils, hard to get a good foil. All right, let's do this. Happy. They got all the dwarves in here. Jiminy Cricket. Mulan. Pick a Fight. Daisy Duck. Cogsworth. The Weight Set. There we go, a nice Alice. And another Ellie La Boof. But, yeah, there we go. Another gold one. Alice, the Growing Girl. So yeah, are you going to get rich hoarding Lorcana? Sure, the sealed stuff will go up a lot. Will it be like Pokemon? No, because not everyone in the late 90s, early 2000s had the foresight of like, oh my god, this is going to go to $1 million if I just keep it sealed. Now everyone knows that. Like, everyone's keeping sealed stuff, and it's not the same. Ray, common. 2 final packs here. But yeah, I'll gladly apologize if $100 was reasonable. Especially that he didn't really... They made it very sneaky. That's also what kind of irks me. Not that they charged $100, but that it was like kind of sneaky. He just signed it and then pointed, like act all buddy-buddy, then pointed to the $100 for Enchanted. It caught me off guard. Rapunzel. Peter Pan's Shadow. The final pack. Yeah, these will run you, I think, like they're $5 at Target, if I'm not mistaken. Final pack here. Let's see what we got. Final pack. Will I rip any more of this? Honestly, no. Lorcana, I'm not super excited about as I was when Chapter 1 came out. I was going crazy. I was counting down the days. But I do want that new One Piece set, if I had to choose between the two. Mufasa, Betrayed Leader. And Piglet, common. But there we go. A nice Mufasa, Betrayed Leader. Rest in peace. Spoiler alert. Rest in peace. But there you have it. We got some decent ones. Some decent cards here. Wonder what they're going for. It seems like the prices of some of these cards have come down a lot, which is good for the people that want to play it. And that's how this game is going to succeed. It's not going to succeed by not running up the print run and making the cards valuable. It's going to only really succeed if people could play it. And it seems like they got the memo on that, so that's good. But yeah, some decent cards here, some decent hits. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Peace.
Degen Rips with his fingertips. He'll go broke by the end of this.